Where are people likely to be leaving because of things like sea level rise? And where might the counties be that people want to potentially inhabit? And so some of those areas have been identified as being in the Great Lakes.
According to the fact sheet from the New York Sea Grant, the Great Lakes region is an attractive destination to climate migrants because of the abundance of freshwater resources, room to accommodate growth, seasonal weather, and minimal wildfire risk.
There are lots of different push and pull factors that impact why people move and where they go. And so the point of the fact sheet was to try to get people thinking about how is that climate change going to be a push-pull factor? And what should we be thinking about, or what should communities be thinking about in terms of preparing their communities for either in-migration or potentially out-migration?
New York Sea Grant is a cooperative program with Cornell University and the State University of New York. The program itself is one of 34 different university-based programs under the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration's National Sea Grant College Program. The organization funds relevant research to stakeholders, then uses professionals to provide the information to its coastal communities.
A lot of the research that's happened now is not including communities. And so it's important for our research community to actually engage with communities, community planners, community leaders, those that can influence decisions, and think about, what is going to be best for our community? What do we need to do already to become more resilient to climate change, to economic factors, to global pandemics?
But what we don't know is actually if climate change will induce people to move to those places. Because as I think, there are all other types of political, social, cultural, economic reasons why people might move. So really making any exact direct correlation to climate change and migration is a really challenging thing to do.
Assistant Professor at SUNY ESF, Joshua Cousins, says climate change may just be the final factor for human migration.
And so, only time will tell. All we can do with New York Sea Grant is to provide resources, technical information, research-based information to help our local communities and businesses make their best decision for them.
Shalon Stevens, Spectrum News.